Whether you're a scientist who believes that the world is going to blow up in a few billion years, a Christian who thinks that the world is going to be destroyed in hellfire, or someone who thinks the zombie apocalypse is going to wipe out the human race, this is one limiting belief that will kill your dreams. Okay, so we've all been privy to the myriad of ideas of how the world's going to end. Some think that world hunger is going to expand and we'll all eventually die of starvation. Others believe that an antichrist is coming to begin a socio and economic downturn and will ultimately destroy the earth. And still others have this sense of impending doom that follows them everywhere they go, regardless of their religion or ideologies about God, or lack of one. Little do these people know that the one thing that is killing their dreams is their end-time view, which is ultimately the filter or concept that we build our entire lives around. For example, have you ever reached a point in your life where you were just blissfully happy, and then all of a sudden this sense of trouble around the corner begins to haunt you? Then you can't even focus on being happy because of this sense of impending doom, of failure in your mind. Usually the explanation goes something like this: I can never be truly happy because when I finally am, something around the corner always comes and screws it all up. Ever been there? I lived there. It seems that there is always this limit on our happiness, and once we reach a certain peak, it's like our system can't take it, and we're aborting our own happiness with negative thoughts, fear of what's to come, and an unspoken understanding that all good things must come to an end. Taking this to a broader scope, this ideology of ultimate impending doom affects the decisions that we make about the world around us. Some of us believe that we're going to be raptured out of here at any moment, so the darker the world gets, we're actually closer to our King Jesus coming back, and some of us are working furiously to colonize Mars due to the fact that our world is going to die of pollution, war, and our sun is dying. And though I don't think that colonizing Mars is necessarily a bad thing, an escapism mentality, no matter where it comes from, is never a good one. When we believe in our minds that the world is going to hell anyways, or is going to be swallowed up by our very sun, we go against our very nature to bring about change. As a result, we have Christians who fight against abortion or gay marriage and anything else they believe goes against their religion, who also believe that the world getting worse is a sign of their King coming back to earth. I mean, Jesus coming back to rapture his church out of here so that the Antichrist can run rampant and destroy our world is the entire point, right? So why on this planet are you trying so hard to change the world if that's the whole point? And many STEM advocates are racing to colonize Mars because our sun's burning up and we need to get off this planet or we're all going to die. Yet at the same time, these people are advocating for people to be more aware of climate change, pollution, and animals who are going extinct. We're all trying to save the world we hold dear, yet we ultimately believe eventually that it's going to be destroyed anyway. Again, I'm not against colonizing Mars or Jesus coming back. I think those are both really great things. I look forward to those things. What we need to be concerned about is our belief that Jesus coming back and colonizing Mars are mutually exclusive to preserving our planet and advancing the human race. We have to get rid of this escapism mentality because it not only affects the grand scheme of things, but it affects our personal lives, our children's lives, the way that we operate, the way that we chase after our dreams. Ever wonder why it seems that oftentimes when your spouse and you are getting along, you ultimately end up in the worst fight you ever had? And why is it that we seem to only have a certain tolerance for happiness until these negative thoughts start playing in our minds and this sense of impending doom rests upon our shoulders? It's because this idea of impending doom, escapism, ultimate destruction, Armageddon, the zombie apocalypse, or the cultural proverb of all good things must come to an end, is the filter in which we view the world by. When we believe that destruction is inevitable, we see our circumstances, problems, dreams, and goals through that filter. And we believe it. But if we could change our filter into one of unlimited resources, happiness, love, could you just imagine with me for a moment the things we could accomplish, the ideas we could come up with, or the solutions to the world's problems we could create and implement? We would be unstoppable. You would be unstoppable. So just imagine for a moment that the world is going to be around forever and that it is and will become increasingly better. What would you do with your time here? What if all good things didn't come to an end.